Okay, we are here going towards Sirbal climb, and so far we had some of the most exhilarating climbs. It's very difficult. The terrain is very difficult, to reach from this terrain up there. And Nawab, Khurshid, our friend. So we are taking a rest, moving towards the Mount Sirbal base. It's an amazing sight here, but we are tired out of our skins. Now we have reached the first lake in around 6 hours. The 6 hours mainly because of the constraints of having a slower climber, and we had to carry all this stuff. And you can imagine this backpack, it weighs at least 20 kgs because it contains all the equipment, climbing equipment, eatables, rope, and everything else that we require. Reach the second Sirbal lake. It's right here, a beautiful blue colored lake. The glacier is right there, and our plan has changed a little bit because it's snowing and it was already getting too late. So we decided to stay here for the night. So we are in the tent. It's around 11 in the night, and we went to sleep at around 8:30. Have not been majorly successful so far. It's been so far a sleepless night. This is the second Sirbal lake, and the glacier is over there. We have to climb all the way from the ridge over to the glacier, and then we'll find the route to the summit. And here is a very beautiful scene going on from here. The sunrise is going on, and it's so mesmerizing. Very beautiful. So we are at the extremes of this Sirbal glacier. We started from down there, and now we are at this highest point, and from here you can see another glacier. We were expecting a route up to the summit from here, but unfortunately there is no route from here. It's very difficult to go about the summit from this route. We are approximately a little more than 4,900 meters above sea level, so we might be looking to climb it from another route that would be feasible. We are here at the Sirbal, upper reaches of Sirbal. There's the Sirbal glacier, and we have reached the upper reaches. It's extremely tedious vertical climbs. This is the end of our expedition. We have reached approximately, or maybe a little more than 5,000 meters above sea level, and we could not make it to the summit because there's no ridge to this mountain. There's no perfect ridge and no ridge line, and the only path that we took was completely full of scree all the way down to the snowfield. So you can see the vulnerability of our position. You can see the vulnerability of my position. I'm on a rock which might just fall off at any time, and I don't know because this mountain is so falling apart. You touch anything, it's so fragile that anything you touch, it's going to come off. So we are not going to take any more risk from here, and we are taking a safe route back to the base. Thank you. This was our Sirbal expedition. This is the Sirbal expedition, the culmination of Sirbal expedition that we did. We could not summit it, unfortunately, because this mountain is falling apart, and the route that we chose, it did not have a constant ridge line that we had anticipated before. So basically this is the summit. This appears to be the summit, and we climbed all the way up to this point, and from there we could not locate a constant ridge line up to the summit, or any path up to the summit. This is an amazing landscape here in the Sirbal glacier, and on the other side towards the east we could see the wonderful mountains of in the Ladakh region, and then there is Mount Kolahai, which is down there. Beautiful, very emphatic and very imposing. We are waiting for our two climbers, Nawab Mozam and Khurshid Beg, and they are coming down. You can see there the scree is very loose. There is Khurshid Beg and Nawab Mozam is here, and it's very vulnerable all the way down to the glacier. So they are approaching the glacier, both of them. So we are here back in the tent, so we are staying here for the night. This will be the second night at the Sirbal second lake. We made an attempt to summit Mount Sirbal at an altitude of 5,265. That's a tentative altitude. We reached an altitude of not more than 5,100 meters above sea level. So we were just shy of maybe 100 meters or a little bit more than that. But it was a great attempt, a valiant attempt, even though circumstances and terrain was not like what we were expecting. So a fruitful day, fruitful event, and it's quite cool here.